Wow, one YouTube. What's good, guys? So I'm just going to keep this one a little bit short, you know, because first of all I'm running out of battery, you know. So yeah, today I want to talk to you guys about how you are going to see through the manipulative behaviors of people. You are going to start seeing through people's intentions, real intentions, by the way, you know, because a lot of people come with this fake love, fake intentions, you know. I had somebody recently who I was dealing with. At the beginning, you know, I had to let him know what my boundary was, you know, which was because I've been in a friendship before that was not reciprocal, you know. I was the one doing more of the giving. So this new guy that I met, you know, before we became friends, I told him, look, man, with me it's quite different, you know. You have to also invest in me, you know, if I'm going to be investing in you. And then he was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, oh, finally I found somebody who is reasonable, you know, somebody who is not just out there looking for, like, looking to please me, like, rather somebody who is also willing to put himself a little bit last, you know, just like I would do for him. That's all I needed, you know. So at the beginning everything was all right, you know. We're sharing items, we were showing love to each other basically, you know. But then after some time I noticed the fact that he started how do I say it, man, not putting in the effort anymore, you know. And I was like, bro, that's not the way it's supposed to work, man, because I'm not going to be repeating the same patterns that I have repeated in my life, that has happened in my life before. So I told him that look, it's either you come correct, you come straight, or like, we don't need to deal with each other anymore, you know. So I was like, look, we started off good. I'm hoping, because me, I would like to have you as a friend, so I'm hoping that you are able, you know, to reciprocate, because I would still like to have you as a friend in my life. And he didn't say anything, man. Then I knew that it was just me in that friendship, so I had to disconnect and cut him off, you know. So the only reason why I was able to see through his game was because I had my spirit of discernment on 100. You know, I'm always discerning. Whenever I'm talking to somebody, whenever I'm relating with anybody, I'm always discerning, you know. I'm always trying to figure out if this is a beneficial relationship for the both of us, or this person has an ulterior motive per se, you know. The ulterior motive being that he wants to benefit from the relationship and have you put in all the work, man, which I don't think is quite sensible. I don't think it makes any sense, because nobody should be out there putting his all and then another person is just out there receiving it, you know. Same thing is going to go with women. A lot of women are quite, how do I say, man, self-serving, you know. They don't have you in the plans of bettering your life per se. They only are there for what they can get from you. Look, as a man, the number of times you are going to come across a woman who genuinely likes you for you, who really likes you for you, is going to be 0.0001, man. It's going to be 0.0001, because look, it's just their nature. It's the nature of women to look out for the best situation for them, the best partner for them, the best options for them, you know. That is why you can see a woman who has been in a relationship for more than 8 years with somebody, and she just wakes up one day and says, look, I'm no longer feeling it, you know. This guy has been kind, this guy has been good to her, this guy has been investing in her, man. This guy was working 2 jobs just to be able to pay the rent that she is living in with him, you know. So once you get on this journey, man, you're no longer going to be indulging in those patterns with women, because now you realize the fact that you don't really need her, you know. You don't really need her because you're a self-fulfilled man, you know. You're self-assured now, because you have your life force with you, you know. Before, when you were releasing your life force, the only reason why you were looking for her was to validate your existence, to validate the ability to get women, to validate how attractive you were, you know. So you couldn't even see through the games, but on this journey, man, you're going to be seeing through the games like a playbook, man. It's going to be before she even plays it, man, you've brought out the reading manual and you've read to her what she's trying to do to you, man, you know. So yes, the more disciplined you become as a man, the less games you're going to be able to tolerate, you know. The less women are going to be able to play with you, and the more you're going to attract people who have good intentions for you. Because look, the more you become disciplined, man, there's no way anybody's going to come in there and destroy what you already have built, you know. Especially with women, you know, because women are always looking for the final touch, you know. They're always waiting for you at the final end. They're always waiting for you at the finish line, you know. So don't be a fool, you know. Don't suffer all the sufferings you've been suffering on this journey, and then later in the future you meet a woman and then you put her as your number one, your top priority, man. No woman should ever be your top priority, guys. Your top priority should be your purpose, you know. And the reason why she was attracted to you in the first place was because you put your purpose as your top priority. Now if she comes into your life and you start doing otherwise, putting her as top priority, she's just going to lose interest for you, man. Look, with women is, if you do, you are fucked. If you don't, you are fucked, you know. So the only thing that you can do on this journey, man, is to try and please yourself, you know. And semen retention is going to naturally make you self-pleasing, you know. You just stop caring less about what any other person wants or thinks about you, you know. You put yourself first on this journey. So yes, guys, you are going to be able to see through people's real intentions, you know. When people are coming with this mask and fake love and fake intentions, you know, smiling in your face, you are looking at them, you already clocked them, you already knew what they are about, you already know what they are about, but you keep on playing along, you know. That is if you want to play along, just to see where this person is going with it. But if you don't even have time to dibble and dabble, just cut it off immediately. Let them know that you see what they are doing. And the funny thing is that the moment you let them know, you would see that they know what they were doing, you know. The moment you ask them a question relating to how their behaviors are quite manipulative, or the moment you call them out, you're going to see the fact. By them, I mean both women and men, you know, because everybody is on some bullshit nowadays, you know. So yes, don't let anybody play you, man. No, actually, nobody will be able to play you, because the more you go on this journey, the more in touch you become with your spiritual side, and before anything even comes to you in the physical, you've already seen where it's coming from. That guy is beeping at me, man. So you've already seen where it's coming from. So guys, keep on retaining, man. Keep on retaining. I love you guys and see you guys later. Ciao.